Hey everyone, bloodmako here, and this is my Lufenia video for the snow event, Parted Hopes. And I mean, I would like to say this event is actually pretty easy. I mean, the Lufenia condition is also pretty simple. The op is basically to just deal Ice Brv damage, featuring snow, and then player takes Brave damage reduction by effect. Pretty sure that's any tank, because yeah, if I'm not wrong, all tanks will have reduced Brave damage dealt to them. Not exactly sure how Makina fits into this part. Maybe his LD, I'm guessing, and it increases 3 per ally. So I'm not exactly sure if Snow actually puts any reduction on the allies. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure Bash should be able to do that as well. All the hits are on him anyway. Not exactly sure about the Brave, so might be unique to Snow. I'm not sure, but I highly doubt so. Right? What else? This boss. Okay, so the op triggers at the start of the fight, and you can see that we are all doing cap damage. Most probably because of Kate Sith and Core being in the party. And the reason why I brought Core is pretty simple. Just to drop a Kurasame Core on him, and every time he does his follow up attack, it will increase the op by 1. So effectively, we are not decreasing the op whenever he does his follow-up attacks. So the idea for this team comp is basically, I don't want the boss taking too many turns. In fact, I don't want the boss to take any turn at all, which is why I also brought a Cloud of Darkness friend. So just at this point I realized that the op wasn't increasing, but it was also not decreasing, because it only goes up by 1 for all the ice damage that we're doing, because only only Core is getting the Kurasame buff, because his base Core enchants one of your party member, whoever the Core is attached on, whereas his LD Core is the one that grants the party-wide ice enchant. So if you're in trouble, you might just want to drop the LD version of the Core, and then you're more or less set in terms of hitting the op. Also, I'm not exactly sure why B isn't getting damage in the sense of a Brave. It could be because of B is Ice Exalt. I'm not sure. No, there's no Ice Exalt. He just reduced Brave damage taken by 90%. That's insane, man. if you think about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why. It could be just because of Kid Sith is just hitting so pathetically, that he couldn't even break B. But most of the time, B will actually kill itself off after doing triple cut plus, which is melee plus HP, based on the description that's going to slave. There we go, KO after use and guaranteed hit. So yeah, if you're bringing a tank, there's something to be careful of. And also, it gets a really high turn rate whenever it breaks a target. So yeah, but again, if you're bringing a tank, then that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, honestly, I'm not exactly sure why I didn't burst right here. I should have just burst. I was probably thinking of the amount of damage that I'll do to the boss. It might not be enough. And I was actually considering bringing in Cloud of Darkness. But anyway, here is a really good reason why Core is so strong. Is because of the amount of delays, in a sense of taking consecutive turns, so that I can get the boss to come out of break. So yeah, here is why Core is so good. And also because since Kurasame's Core is on him, the op will not tick up or down. So yeah, that's something really good. I honestly wanted to put the LD variant of the Core on Core, which could be one of the reasons why I'm actually delaying with Core. But yeah, again, couldn't break B. Not exactly sure why. The amount of damage I'm doing is not a good view of how much brave shaving that I'm doing because of Kate Sith being in the party. You know, yeah, I'll be hitting cap damage, but I could not be. I might not be able to shave the amount of brave that the boss has or something like that. But that's also why Kate Sith is so amazing. Is because of his I believe it's his lucky girl buff. Yeah, that's the one. So I was actually trying to find where is it, like what name is it on my party members, and I realized that it's a unique buff to him. So your party member does not have a buff, but they get the benefits of it. So looking at the amount of damage that I was doing there using friend on B, I realized that yeah, that's why so many people are unable to shave B. It's because he has an absurd amount of brief reduction. So honestly, Kate Sith is here to just for his LD and a few of the buffs that he gives, and then now we're going into the burst with Makina, applying the oh my god, Sid, that's his name, Sid's LD buff on not buff but LD core on Makina, and in we go. Yeah. So Makina's burst sequence is very straightforward. Just do his HP variant of it and you're good, right? Because look at that, every single one of the launches is gonna be about 1,000,000 damage, and I believe that's about 7%. There you go, 1.38. Look at that. Was that 7%? Okay, let's take a look at right here. Okay, he is gonna be at 62 after before the course. Also, Makina is able to shave the boss brave down. That's really nice. But yeah, okay, 62%, right? So right here is gonna be at 56. So about 6 to 7%. Because I'm pretty sure that the last few, when I actually paid attention to how much damage that Makina was doing, it was about 7%. And also it's really nice to see Makina hit cap for almost every single one of the HP dumps, mainly because of Kate Sith being in the party. Which is also why I couldn't swap out anyone for Cloud of Darkness, even though it would be nice to get a follow-up. Because Core actually brings some aura into the fight, so he's also helping Makina hit just that little bit harder. Because when I replace Core with Cloud of Darkness, a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, when I replace Core with Cloud of Darkness, Makina's damage actually dropped off. So yeah, even though I'm doing some follow-up attacks with Cloud of Darkness, it might not be actually worth swapping her out. But the reason why I swapped Core out was basically because I wanted to preserve, in a sense, wanted to preserve the LD Core ability buff, or whatever you would like to call it. The number at the bottom, yeah, I didn't want it to tick down whenever Core takes a turn. Basically because if you look at the orb, it's at cap. Well, it's almost at cap. I believe the cap is like 14, or was it 15? Cap at 15, yeah, 15. So, 14, 15, you're basically there, right? So yeah, you just saw it was actually a misplay to press Furious Blade Plus. What I should have done was either use the LD, sorry, not his LD, his LD works as well, but I should have pressed his EX or his EX would be good because of the buff that he gives him. I'm not sure if it's up, but yeah, I don't think it's up. So yeah, it will actually help to have I believe it helps. I'm not exactly sure, in terms of which does more damage and which does more damage in the long run, that kind of thing. But yeah, so Cloud of Darkness comes in while she is getting the Kate Sith's buff on. She is still not hitting much, like not hitting as hard as I would like. Okay, that is definitely not cap damage or cap brave, So right before I go into the summon sequence, I'll actually use one of Kate Sith's S2. I believe it becomes an instant skill right now. So yeah, just double checking to make sure that I'll still be able to summon. And then yep, go into summon right here. I basically I didn't want the boss to take any turn, which is why I went into summon. If not, it was actually perfectly fine to take a bit of damage right here, because Kate Save is able to heal my party members up. So yeah, it's not a big thing if I have to take damage. But yeah, so buff Cloud of Darkness and then go into the summon. The main duty of Cloud of Darkness is basically to delay the boss to Oblivion if possible. So yeah, you saw right there, Makina is not able to hit cap. One of the damage that I saw was about 140k. So yeah, could be better. I'm pretty sure it would definitely be better if Core was around. So right here, using her LD, trying to delay. Excuse me, just trying to delay as much as possible with Cloud of Darkness. And the reason why I'm not actually using her S2 right there was basically because I wanted to time it such that I want her to still be around doing her follow-up attacks. I don't want her to immediately leave after this. So yeah, that's the reason why I used her S2 and not her LD, and also why I timed it such that she'll be using the S2 out of the summon. It wasn't really any particular reason, but I believe that she'll be able to do more damage with her LD in the summon as compared to out of the summon. That's my personal take at least. I could be wrong, I'm probably wrong, but yeah. That's the reason for my actions at least. And also I don't really know what to do with Kate Save, to be honest. Once his LD buff is active, I kind of don't need him to do anything else, because that's the whole reason why Kate Save is around, to be honest. It's just mainly for his LD buff. And also, I believe I didn't manage to showcase Kate Save in action, so yeah, right here is a very good opportunity, you know, to really show him off. 9% health, I believe Makina does about 6 to 7, or maybe 5 to 6 now that he's out of burst and out of the summon sequence. And look at the drop in damage, man, that's insane. So yeah, Core actually plays a really important role in the amount of damage that Makina is doing. And I'm not really in any danger of the Op taking down too much, because if you look at the Op count, after Cloud of Darkness left is at 7. And even if Core is not does not have the Kurasami LD core on, I will still be able to finish the boss before 7 turns, you know. So in terms of turn count, I'll probably be doing a lot higher than other team comps, but I feel like this is actually a pretty safe team to run, because even if I do get hit, Kate Save is also able to heal up. Yeah, there we go. He even heals passively with his I believe it's his S2, and also he does a burst. There we go. Wait, he doesn't do a burst, but I'm pretty sure I saw him healing somewhere. I could be missing something right there, but yeah. There we go. Overkill. Makina with all the overkills in the world. So yeah, guys, pretty straightforward team. There's a few calls out there that you can use as well. Cutter, off the top of my head, Cutter, Kurasami. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's a few others. Maybe Snow. But yeah, guys, this is my run. Pretty straightforward team. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.